mä vaan hiljaisuudessa poistin trollailuviestin ja seuraan tilannetta, mut voi olla, että pitää antaa numerochat-banni, jos tollanen noin julkea trollailu vielä toistuu. Oot autoradiossa, oi mikä on?
Minä olen täällä radiossa. Tervehdys.
Olen siellä radiossa. USB. Pro-kamerille, hello! Onks menos Heseusvi? Mielitekisky. Oli keittis vilkäsi ja näytti siitä, että Uberi näytti persit kameralle. No, jos vaan vähäsen. Ja pro-kamerille tosiaan, hello! Joo, lautrolles. Ai, trollit. Helvettiin. Painukaa trollit. Helvettiin. Se on vakavin juttu, mitä on ikinä keksitty. Numerochatti. Onks chatti kojettautus, jos mä oon autoradiossa? Onks chatti kojettautus? Mä olen autoradiossa. Ai niin se kuva, SP. No niin. No niin. Approve. SP lähetti studioon. Vittu mikä hattu, tollanen sieni. Kärpäsieni ihan. Joku roo. Tää on aivan sairasta. Tehtävistä. Tästä on myös toi havu. Siinä on toi havu. Yes. Toi on hito upee. Siinä on myös toi havu, joka on tärkeä. Havun neulaset näkyy. Tää hito hullu hattu. Mä haluun nähdä sen vielä. Aivan hito hieno. Kato nyt. Siinä on toi. Joku roti.
Alright, 30 seconds left.
Lasit puuttuu. Mut on toi. Onhan toi. Oliks se mun mielestä se näytti Herkules enemmän havun neulasin.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's why it's called...
Joku roti tähän hommaan. Ehdottomasti. Kaunista. Kiitoksia piteistä. Kiitoksia. Erittäin. Jos laulajia se vois vaan enemmän, niin jep.
Äläs nyt naura. Kyllä tästä kohta nyt. Niin. Et minullapas on nyt ensimmäinen mestaruuspuolustus nytte.
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between Andre Bishop and Alexander Volkov.
Voitanpas.
Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. So here's the heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet. Won the heavyweight title fight a few months ago to become the new champion, now looking to stay that way. Make good on the first title defense, continue the championship legacy, and prove to fans that he isn't just a one and done. If they say I'm not the champ until I successfully defend the belt, let me go out and defend it and prove that I am the man they should be chasing in this heavyweight division.
Äläs nyt. Äläkäs nyt naurako.
And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with big differences in height, but some differences in reach. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing
Äläs nyt naura ja en tipu.
This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 37 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, introducing the challenger, Alexander Drago Volkov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 218
Tää ei oo lastensa sarja ja ei oo mitään Buppiarin konkurssiuutista.
The reigning, defending UFC
instruction in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ei ole.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one. A few months ago, he became the baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. But he is really... Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You can control posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, just continue.
That is it. Dean steps in.
It's over. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Et me ja ei pelata millään easy-tasolla.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude
And
is
then
a
it's
savage.
that todista.
There is prestige in being called the UFC heavyweight champion. He remains that. He is the standard by which all heavyweights are measured.
me out to dry, had to crucify. Stab me in my back, you ain't my dog, you getting euthanized. Lying on a gang and speaking down, that shit is suicide. Black ain't no excuse, ain't getting off because we unified. Came through faster, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master, won't come last, we move right past her. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. Came through fast, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master, won't come last, we move right past her. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no we move fast. If you go fast, we must go fast and even faster. You play sick, that's pitiful. Kill beast, that is my ritual. My words do flip, reciprocal, can't compete. I mean that literal. My flow is unpredictable. Moonwalk on beat, smooth criminal. Can't be copied, so original. Cannot stop me, I'm invisible. I gotta keep throwing money like a monopoly. They don't know me, I'm a anomaly. Gonna have to give you away an apology. You throw shade, but follow me. That's a funny philosophy. People giving me clout the way I be using psychology. I was down at the bottom and now they can't get on top of me. I been killing the system and been a technology. Like who that go too fast. That got two bags. His bitch got D cups. That boy got supercalifragilistic, extra dirty, so ballistic. Bars that make you shit yourself while pissing, asking for forgiveness. Came through fast, you move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master, won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, eat you rappers. You move fast, no we move
Älä nyt nauraa.
You move fast, yeah we move faster. Can't stop till we beat you bastard. With me and meet your master, won't come last, we move right past. Destroy that night, you throw.
Seconds. Not bad. Not great, but not.
Maybe if I had another chance, I would give another chance to you.
Ei ole ja ei ole.
Make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you.
For you. Hey.
1, 2.
E-Cad, you heard of these lads, the myth, how we made a grip, never wrote. Truly the Cadillac, I had to contract L's on a quick. Dick 'em up, slick, talking no tricks. It's the funniest shit. Finally the money up and print on the kid, and the planet hit skid. Living in a valley of flames like I win. Skyline of blaze and a bomb brought big. You don't want to acknowledge I'm wrong, give a shit, never nine. You can talk to me fine when I'm gone. Bad news bearing along with big claws, trying to hold our whole lives in his paws and applaud. Swearing to goddamn the whole city, I'll make a romance hard. We got stars for hearts. Shit for eyes, baby, living in a one chance lot, so I stick to the art. Oh my god, some mad. Cash bag, running through dead zone, hope it don't crash. Hit a song, bring it up fast. Be along, I'ma hold what I can and then dash. Y'all got another planet on stash. Far from the fact that the flames of our trash. That is not still, it is ash. And you gotta know the past, gotta rap.
Et me ja. Et on meikä androidia. Sulla ei oo prosessoria.
If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you. Put the brass on the magic lamps, damn near rustle. Spit wish after wish after wish after wish, and the chances are that none not coming true.
explaining how we made it and then fake it. Life from the sky, the truth is butt naked. Used to be a time I see it and I say it. Now I understand the woke folks playing. Ain't no revolution, it's televised and digitized. You've been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Due to the evening news, make sure you ill-advised. Got you celebrating the generators of genocide. Any good deed is palm punished and penalized. Rulers of the world is sliced it up like a dinner pie. Race in the nation told you to identify. Take false pride and warfare incentivized. Dad, me and my tribe, we on the ill vibe. We accept the role of the villains cause we've been villainized. Stomp to the dirt of the earth, we still will arise. Terror don't let me alone as I solidify. Life is ill, with a license to kill. This is with an attitude of Beverly Hills. Heavy bill with a pocket full of treasures we build. Got a sky hot temper, find it hard to chill. I'm a lifetime member. Me and Jamie verse y'all with a knife in the must. Bad tombstones read, they were done.
Please say this shit again, Mike.
Done with. I roll out with no cash on me, calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths where they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity, 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussios are not bad for me. Madman, they go mad for me. Who the went and gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me? Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity. I got girl in my inbox sending me eyes. Living on the edge to the end of our lives. Wolf in the sheepskin telling me lies. Sometimes I love when my enemy dies. So ahead of my time, mainstream boy starts letting off lies.
Alright, coming up next, it is the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World between Andre Bishop and Junior Dos Santos. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out.
Ready.
All right, here is round one of this UFC Heavyweight Championship fight. The baddest man on the planet, there he is in the flesh. He has defended this title in the past, and despite the fact that this has been a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, not since this... Whoa! His opponent squirms like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some real good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any.
And that's going to do it. He got it. Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Toi ois aika tiukka katsojapelikiipä, ois. Mä haluaisin pelaa tolle.
All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Mistäs mä saisin kuvaa?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
All right, so a big result for a big man tonight as his star continues to shine. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The baddest man on the planet is standing in the middle of that octagon right now. Over and over, you see him get new weight champion remains.
Next froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and the leather. Go broke never. On my grind, she make it clap like I'm Buster Rhymes. Got the juice, the sauce, and all them things. I blammed it twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and back. They can go bust, eye for eye. They can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go up. Slam the track, when it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole flush. Back at the tour bus, cause you pull up D-square, got them de-stressed. Got a hand wash, new flats with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my straps, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, and she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. My whites, right my wrongs. G my mum, want you to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop friends. We been up, not up.
Tällaiset, että niin vaatteklubilla on 1 sääli. Wreckfestillä 3, Kartikkoonilla 5, Levyräänillä 6. Ja yksinpelejä on
where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go up. Slam the track, when it's so tough. And introduce him. Big chop, no clutch, wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk, cause I can't drink and drive with my chauffeur. I know what for, with the coca. I really hold this down my record, don't flossy. I was in the work, now my penthouse on the top. Shorty said they're best friends, I bet they both. As they bought cars, cause they said I sold drugs. When you're down, ain't nobody around. What's the comeback when you blow up? I forgot my jacket, but my heated seats got me warmed up. Fast train to Inverie, I used to go up. It's ironic, I just sold out my Sean Scotland. Used to say I wanna put Tottenham on the map, but one day I'ma change the map in Tottenham. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. I go country, grab and buy. They can go bust, eye for eye. They can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go up. Slam the track, but it's so tough.
aggressiivista pelaamista. Minua ja katsojia. Voidaan laittaa äänestys, että mitä yksin pelillä pelaisin. Seuraavaksi pelaanko mä hiljaista kukkulaa vai mitä mä pelaan. Ja kuva tuli, katsotaan. Pahasti näyttää täysin identtiseltä kuvalta kuin äsken. Hitto mikä skämmi, jos näin on. Mä en oo vastuus. Ja Narolle hello. Oho. Siellä on muutama kuva nyt. Eikä tää? Skämme! Mama knows the bars, but she hates when I swear. I ain't going nowhere, even though I've gone clear. I'm a family man, the family love it when I'm there. More time I'm abroad, that's more time to broaden my horizon, of course. Django, pull up like I'm riding a horse. Down bro, driving a Porsche. Came up, suicide with the doors. Living like a legend, I would die for the cause. Heart on my sleeve, and my mind in my drawers. I'ma meet my maker in the sign of the door. Fresh to death, too blessed to ever stress success. I'm obsessed with you and all the rest. Got the tech protecting the protect, and it's bulletproof. Life on my he's in the vest.
ain't gotta win the lottery, I want the lot. I'm already ready for the twist and the plot. They'll try and top you when they see you at the top. Can't come in no weak stuff. Grown now, all that grew up on the street stuff. Life is a bitch, man, turning to a diva. Why you think 5 fix for a feature?
The death defier, the Mike Myers, murder rapper for hire, doer of dry fires, the bag, clack, let it loose, murder on weaknesses and supply, that's a job completer, dependable contractor, the backhand whack rap slapper, Mr. Leather Bomber taker, catch you getting off the escalator, run it too smooth and don't trade it on other team lacking. I would've ran me a Supreme racket, I would've took these lanes Supreme jacket, until you rob a high piece, you ain't seen sadness, clockwork, orange man just left the scene laughing.
Hey, we forever, ever. Jaimito y Michael D. Render. The pyrotechnocrats, the old razzle-dazzlers. The magic beating vibers. The green giant of the rhyme contrivers. Supreme violence of the time describers. I'm the decider. You evil eyes. A pile driver provided for liars. The sleep deprived. The nick of time. Mercy killed the nine and prime. I killed a mood. I'm a brutalist MacGyver. A slapper yapper from the Andy to the tooth bone fiber. I'm liver. Dark crime designer. Criminal minder. And I'm a running predator.
It's a heavyweight championship fight between Andre Bishop and Daniel Cormier. Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit as we get round one underway of this championship fight, but not since this man has held it down. Tonight, looking to defend his title yet again. We'll see if he can keep that trend going here tonight. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Bishop. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh! Bishop's got the full mount. Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fun. We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, blood spilling, scissor clawing. It seems the runners never feel mentally exhausted, overworking, take another pill. Orders to the owner of the corporation stacking billions.
These corporations manipulating our daily lives, got us exasperated, working through all our days and nights. Sacrifice your leisure time to end up at a 9 to 5 and work until you are deceived without a single moment for peace.
Never still, it just keeps rolling down the hill. Nobody tried to stop it. They'll get a copy, get you killed. You'll be a trending topic. A call up in the wheel, a sacrifice to the cult of death being built. Caught up in the matrix, virtual digital minds. We don't memorize phone numbers or directions when we drive. We don't even have to go shopping to get our food and buy things. We only push a button. We didn't even have to try.
Can't even lift the eye away from my phone. Talking to Instagram live just so I don't feel alone. Flooding my Twitter feed with my deepest feelings and thoughts. My page is public, but my sense of conversation is blocked. I validate myself through followers just to feel important. Instead of living in the moment, I much rather record it. Nobody knows my first name,
sense, that's the power of the internet. On the other hand, that's a perfect formula for the dark side.
This is our generation's form of nuclear power. How we deal with this will be the stuff of history.
I see oppression within an effort. C-O-N to own the rights of my expression. C-O-N I see oppression influence the children. C-O-N to wipe out against the meaning of conformity.
Albiin. Onks hyvä bändin nimi Albiin? Tää on ihan sellainen, joo, jotain kunnon bousia. Ja uusi kuva. Painted okei. Tää näyttää tästä pikkukuvasta paljon. Sekin. Mistä se siivaa? Miksi se lue siivaa?
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between Andre Bishop and Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rosenstruck. Here's round one of this UFC heavyweight championship fight. The baddest man on the planet, there he is in the flesh. He has defended this title in the past, and despite the fact that this has been a belt... Oh!
Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Timing the shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these types. And that's going to do it! And that'll do it!
He's done! He's done!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer. Coming up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between Andre Bishop and Curtis Razor Blades. All right, right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blades, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler. All right, here is round one of this UFC heavyweight championship. Oh! Some real power shots here. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's fallen in love with that strike, but when you continue to land at this type of clip, why get away from it?
Why not? Why not fall in love with a punch that can't miss? He cannot miss with his hook. He's doing a good job of setting it up, fading out a jab, and then throwing the hook around his opponent's high guard.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. He's trying to get you a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. And attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Somehow stays in the fight. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action.
Big call.
Making all these shots count.
Come on, let's go, do something.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. A couple of hammer fists now.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
And just misses with that big right hand.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect position.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, we send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies
I'm still Wiz. Got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, oh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool. Gas in my joint, what you smoking don't flatter me. My got my back, ain't no need for a battery. Blowing all these words, look like we hit the lottery. Miles G just hit me up, he told me that he proud of me. Always going hard, a lot of people that count on me. Always in the studio, and that's increasing my salary. I remember I was young when they hated and doubted me. Now I'm bossed up with my name on the property, and no, we don't care what it costs. I started to hear the exhaust, smoking cushy with my dogs. The way she made it, you got it looking like a boss. I'm getting all these plaques and got enough space on my wall. Diamonds dripping like a faucet. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a two-seater, let you kick back. I'm still Wiz. Got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, oh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool. Still keep it real, still park the whip and chill. Still never popping pills, still got them in they feels. Still give them chills, pill $100 bills. Had a crib in the hills, one trip, couple mil. High, fall asleep and still making sales. One hand on the wheel, couple bands on the mill. Playing on the field, weighed on the scale. In the air for 20 years, I was unavailable. Seen how much I'm worth, started thinking I was dateable. All my getting rich dudes, I done paid a few. Smoking weed by the zip, millions, I done made a few. Stick and stay, I'm stacking up and staying out the way. Big bag, I want a big bag. If it ain't getting money, you can skip that. Big bag, I want a big bag. Put you in a Rolls Royce, let you kick back. I'm still Wiz. Got me in that mood. How they hating when they know that I'm that dude? I hear they hating cause they know I got the juice. They like, oh, they watching how I move. They be acting like we cool. You thought this was, I ain't no fool. I'm still Wiz.
What is perfect, not me, I've been overworking for weeks. I go home and purchase some things that I know will not fill my needs. Have a dose of what I've achieved and get lonesome and I critique who I am and what I believe make up standards too high to reach. Untrained animal off the leash, I'm in panic, but yet relieved. Brought your hammock to hang with me, grab a hatchet, cut down your tree like a mannequin that can speak. What I have in store is unique, I just mop the floors with them cheese. I can't stop until things are clean. I'm an amateur, what you think? So you stand there in disbelief till I dislocate both your feet. That's what happens, you step to me. Not too graphic, but not PG. Lots of action in every scene. I'm kidnapping all of your dreams. Hold them hostage and watch them scream. Grab a side, I am what I advertise. Don't matter, you put it, we live, then we have to die. You might hate it, but you can't deny. See, everything that I've been doing got me looking like a mastermind. It's so game, but I vandalize it. I do what you fantasize. And took a vision of my dreams and I found a better way that I can make it. I've been looking, think I'm really about to maximize it. These bullets form in my mind, they come out my mouth. For anyone out there doubting, I acting mouthy. Forget what you heard about me, I've been astounding. Something for you thinking you might run circles round me. Yeah, ain't this all I ever wanted? That's a fact, no, that's a lie. No, I'm confused, yeah, I got problems, what's the use? Yeah, let's be honest, screws are loose, I need them tight and not amuse. Yeah, look what I did, brought you something, hope you like it. So precise, the flow is nice, it's so productive, stop you whining. Back in style like I was vinyl, I make songs that they go viral. Something's off if I go idle, been so long, yeah, okay, I know. Take your shoes off, you're in my home. You got fans, but not like I do. Yeah, thankful I try to be, can't contain what's inside of me. They don't like the sight of me, cause I lack in compliancy. I question what I can see if you're not playing my CD. No expiring, I'll decide when I think it's my time to leave. Yeah, cause hate won't retire me, it inspires me to be inspiring. When I'm low, I feel like I'm spiraling. Pushing forward, look, I can't ignore it. There ain't no I in team, but drop the TNA. Sometimes if I'm being honest, feels like it's only me. No defeat, notably that I have it right if you're quoting me. Write my name on your hit list, it might be the last time you wrote something. Rip that cocky smile right off your face for thinking you're close to me. Grab a can of gasoline, light it all over your And I look around and wonder where my fans at. Oh Lord, they know me so well. They know I'm not in that casket trash. Baggage probably buried somewhere full of my ashes. Music superb, playing with words, play with my nerves. They gon' have a list of issues long as my shirts. Very absurd, very disturbed. Stare at the earth like this is not the place I was birthed. I'm generic, you sure? Oh, they think I'm very reserved. Till I open up on the beat like all my therapy work. I don't care what you heard, real scary, carry the verse while I'm wearing my merch, stomping on your arrogant turf. Sit back and observe, nah, I like to actually work. This life's so unpredictable, it just keeps pitching me curves. I take a swing, I hate the things that make me feel like I'm dirt. I patiently been waiting, please, I think it's time for my turn. My expertise are melodies, they talk to me when I'm hurt. Just let me be, eventually, someday they'll see what I'm worth. I cross my eyes and dot my T's, it makes no sense, but I've learned. Normal to you is not to me, the outcast finally returns. Count me out, I'm counting my bullets, I'm loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my, I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get. I do not smoke powder, I might take a sip, I might hit the blunt, but I'm not with a tip. I ain't popping no pill, but you do as you wish. I roll with some fools, I love me to death. I got a few mil, but not all of them rich. What good is the bread if my is broke? What good is first class if my can't sit? That's my next mission, that's why I can't quit. Just like LeBron, get my more chips. Just put the roller right back on my wrist. This watch came from Drizzy, he gave me a gift. Back when the rap game was praying like this. Yeah, act like two legends cannot coexist. But I never beef with it for nothing. If I smoke a rapper, it's gonna be legit. It won't be for clout, it won't be for fame. It won't be cause my shit ain't selling the same. It won't be to sell you my latest little sneakers. It won't be cause some slid in my lane. Everything grows, it's destined to change. I love you, look. I'm glad that you came. I hope that you scrape every dollar you came. I hope you know money won't erase the pain. To the OGs, I'm thanking you now. Was watching you when you was paving the ground. I copied your cadence, I mirrored your style. I studied the place, I'm the greatest right now. If you feel me, you ain't got a choice. I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. This shit gon' be different. I set my intentions. I promise to slap all that hate out your voice. Don't count me out. I'm counting my bullets. I'm loading my clips. I'm writing their names. I'm making a list. I'm checking them twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones been dying. The fake ones is lit. The game is up balance. I'm back on my shit. The Bentley is dirty. My sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up. Money in your palm will make you real. Put it on their neck, I got them stuck. I'ma give them something they can feel. If it ain't about the swag, pistol in your hand, I'm dead in the middle of two generations. I'm little bro and big bro all at once. Just left the lab with young 21 savage. I'm about to form me, chicken for lunch. Had a long talk with the young Kodak. Reminded me of young Phil. Straight out the project, no faking, just honest. I wish that he had more guidance for real. Too many the cycle of jail, spending their birthdays inside of a cell. We coming from a long bloodline of trauma. We raised by our mamas, Lord, we gotta heal. We hurting our sisters, the babies as well. We killing our brothers, they poison the well. Destroying something which we settled to fail. I'ma make sure that the real gon' prevail. I just poured something in my cup. I've been wanting something I can feel. Promise I am never letting up. Money in your palm will make you real. Put it on their neck.
Tai mä kyllä pelasin jotain muutakin kyllä, en muista mitään. En mä mitään kasinoita pelaa. enää mitään
It's a heavyweight
voittoa
championship
saa.
fight between Andre Bishop and the Reed, Alistair Overeem.
En ole.
All right, so here we go, number 1 versus number 2 to determine the baddest man on the planet. Round 1 is underway of this UFC Heavyweight Championship fight. It could be a quick night at the office. We shall find out in short order. Combination. Oh! His opponent squirming like a fish on the water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Oh, big diving punch lands up top.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. He's done. What a performance!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Ei oo, tai en mä tiedä, mutta Taikaistajaliitolla ei oo mitään hallitusta, koska minähän lakkautin sen jo, koska ei oo mitään hallitusta.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine
Ja
has to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second.
Ja ei oo mitään budjettileikkauksia.
Celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue that tonight is the crowning achievement of his mixed martial arts career. Knocks out the #1 contender with style points to retain his heavyweight title. Congratulations to champion, coach, team, family on the big result here tonight.
Pelaan mä, mutta toi Forma 1 tarkistukset on minun yksin oikeudella ja Paulin yksin oikeussopimus on tuomittu menetettäväksi. Ei oo tuomittu, kun Paulin on Paulin oikeudet tuomittu menetettäväksi. Ja Koikkaajan yksinoikeus on tuomittu menetettäväksi.
Yeah, bitch, it's cartel Madras.
Got white on the glass, I'm Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Got white on the glass, it's a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty thug come from ya? Like Kimura, I made him so lithe and limber. 2 rings on my fingers, and I covered it up with a ringer. Roll up my ganja when I take a sip. My new trap babies with drippity drip. Louis belt holding a clip. Shit, the cut of my jib is a bitch hit. They tryna catch me in a gunda ass. They got the tiger back tat and a toddy flask. I might roll through your gig with a doomsday mask. Cold case, cutting corners, call me Zodiac. Gotta get a good grip on the city. Gonna make you trip from the city. Gassed up when I fed a rap in the city. Tell me, have you ever seen a thug so pretty? Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Got white on the glass is a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty thug come? Me on the east side molded with gas. Hands on the trigger, a soldier like that. Be bolder than that. You win on my flat. Sweat on my back.
Alitähköstä ja minulla on yksinoikeus UFC:hen, VVE:hen, FIA:n ja FIN:hen ja absoluuttisen 0 pisteen ja ties minkä tapahtumiin yksinoikeus ja minulla ei ole yksinoikeutta maailmankaikkeuden remake.
Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Gold on my neck, I'm a gunda. Got guns in the air like a Utah. Got white on the glass, it's a Pooja. I'm a sharpshooter. Would you ever let a pretty thug come? Yeah.
I've been on 2233, how you ain't heard of me either, you sleep or you dead. All of your armor is nursery, not for emergency, why would I aim for the head? He got a bag and he brag now, I gotta check and say less. Don't you know everything live now, if it ain't put it to rest, is you talking about? Been dope on 80, on 20, no maybes. Wanna talk pro drinks up, hold a run around. Yo, bad news talk up, don't save me. Try play, get play, don't play me. Redells get picked up, there's 100 guys. Low key on me, I flex. Touch 40, that's cool, what's next? New bro can't link up, what you heard about? LA 2Bs, that's next up. Keep low round me, that's besters. Sound round son, so I gotta sing 100,000 praises. My brother's 100,000 shaking. I can leave 100,000 bacon and still count 100,000 later. Keep the position on that piece. Started the starter won't bench me. What is you saying? He sent me money through mailing if he said he checked me. Cause I got ends that I can't even talk about. Couple wins that I can't even talk about. Spin a jam to it when I ain't falling. I do the mans, I'm the one that they want about. Brooklyn from the 9 if they asking. Live on them, got the clip for the fashion. Want no problems, but I've been with the action. They was doubting, now that diamond can smack them. I want the active Ross. Ain't shit change. You might have knew me, but you do not know me. It's ancient. Wait, a lot of you copping designer and flexing. It cost you an arm and a thigh. Hey, save all your dollars, cause you are not dripping, my brother. You're plumbing the spine. Raising the stakes and I'm raising my standards. I'm raising my love and the bro too. You made some money, but blow it to nothing forever. That host too. We rather do it. I'm focused. The motion is fluid. Ain't with it. Is you doing? I'm low and I'm booming. I plot then I got what I booted. You with it, so don't be a doofus. Cause you spending too much, so you dizzy too much. So you probably ain't busy enough. We keep a Vinny on tuck of a digious month. He get busy, we divvy the cut. And I just got curved. Little bitch to the bird move. Back to back into the bird. Let it fly, that's what birds do. I had the choice and I gave it to Hollywood. He took it up how I thought he would. Your list is a force, you cannot be the source. Cause if I am not on it, you probably should. Off yourself. Wow. I'm just playing, I ain't tripping on it. Won't forget it when you come a question. I'm just saying I need bigger portions. They love the marvel at what you got. I'm trying to learn how to you got it. They talking like they don't want your spot. I'm about to get you the about it. I'm moving, brand new. You feel the way I ain't asked you. My moving.
Alright, coming up next, it is the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World between Andre Bishop and Alexander Volkov. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet for a long time, though.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Well, this heavyweight title has changed hands quite a bit as we get round one underway of this championship fight, but not since this man has held it down. Tonight, looking to defend his title yet again. We'll see if he can keep that trend going here tonight.
Oh!
Big hook. Oh!
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Back to the feet. All right, early round one here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter...
That one appeared to stun him.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. Bishops has got full mount now. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
He might get a finish here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nicely done there. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and he pins the arm down, and that is it. So the tap comes shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up. Opponent had to tap.
And he tapped and he lifts to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean,
we send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar and still.
Eikö voitto tuli? Ei kun noudatettiin pas. Joo pas.
Baby, if I had another chance, I would give another chance to you. Ooh. If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you. Put the brass on the magic lamps, damn near up through. Wish after wish after wish after wish, and the chances are that none are coming true.
Ei.
Amazing, ain't it, how we made it and didn't fake it. Life's a disguise, the truth is butt naked. Used to be a time I see it and I say it. Now I understand that woke folks is playing. Ain't no revolution, it's televised and digitized. You've been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Cues to the evening news, make sure you ill-advised. Got you celebrating the generators of genocide. Any good deed is karma, punished and penalized. Rulers of the world is sliced it up like a dinner pie. Race in the nation told you to identify. They take false pride and warfare incentivized. That me and my tribe, we on the ill vibe. We accept the role of the villains cause we've been villainized. Talk to the dirt of the earth, we still will arise. Terror don't let me alone as I solidify. Like ill, with a license to kill. This is with an attitude of Beverly Ill. Heavy bill with a pocket full of country bill. Gotta fly hot temper, find it hard to chill. I'm a lifetime liver. Me and Jamie Burst Shaw with a knife in the bust. Bad tombstones, read, they were nothing to.
Please say this shit again, Mike.
Nothing to with.
All night when I'm rolling dirty. How many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen,
Hey,
so I'm
ole.
rolling. With 11, I'm my closest on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean. How we rolling? All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in the casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. Smoking on Sequoia, running from a paranoia. Hollywood want me to come and live and die in California. I ain't going out like River Phoenix. I wanna enjoy all of the spoils. I'm a golden boy like Oscar De La Hoya. I'm a soldier, master like it's the end of October. Blowing Doja in the streets with Manny Fresh down in the Noya. I done told you, when it come to beef and I ain't kosher. Bought a Cobra just to keep you snakes closer. I can spy a motive, y'all can try and clone this. Get them lines quoted, but him and I know this. A lot of my opponents hold their eyes open. Rip out the hearts and let them all die soulless. Step, ride the music. Step, ride the music. East side. Step, ride the music. Step, ride the music. All night when I'm rolling dirty. How many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11, I'm my closest on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean. How we rolling? All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in the casket, still I'm rolling. I heard heaven got a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. I heard them say they want the old gunner. Amongst the coyotes and the road runners. Family, I'll leave your ass with no brothers. It ain't no love when you become a man with no mother. That's what it was, I used to get my ass beat just because I ran away, hit the trap, they couldn't make me budge. Junior year, my homie selling crack right off the bus. Knew that I wasn't turning back when I got cup charged. It's the territory, y'all don't wanna march. Cemetery full of graves, I can finish what you start. Lost a milli when they sued me for a fight inside a bar. I hope you pussies think of me every time that you see the scar. Step, ride the music. Step, ride the music. East side. Step, ride the music. Step, ride the music. All night when I'm rolling dirty. How many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling. With 11, I'm my closest on a mission to get rich like Danny Ocean. How we rolling? All through traffic with this mob apparatus. These people want me in the casket, still I'm rolling. I heard that you have a place for me there, but I don't know if I'm going on. 24/7, I keep my eyes open, ready. All these signs show me they want me gone like I'm Machiavelli. On the cross when they cross me over something so petty. Kill them all even if I die like Method Man did in Belly. I am Gun Kelly, ain't shit you can tell me. Get me drunk and mad enough, I go pop the trunk of the Chevy. I'm a dad and a savage, this is not an image like Getty. Rapper currency like I'm Spitter Andretti. I let it fall like confetti. Both of my dogs that they got locked in the celly. The one that turned on me, I won't never forget it. You learn it's your own homies, you knew since the beginning. That's it.
It's a heavyweight championship fight between Andre Bishop and the Black Beast, Derek Lewis.
Ready to fight.
All right, here's round one of this UFC heavyweight championship fight. The baddest man on the planet there he is in the flesh. He has defended this title in the... Oh! His opponent swarming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of these.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Dean steps in!
That was nasty!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught
mitä
that
huittis
ultimately
maata.
appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality, so if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that much.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There is prestige in being called the UFC heavyweight champion. He remains that. He is the standard by which all heavyweights are measured.
Ei oo mitään huittismaata. Ei ole.
Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back at the tour bus, getting cool up. D-square, got them de-stressed. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old nights in the shoebox. Keep my straps, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, and she might just. She ain't tryna move bait when her eyes lock. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you could do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop fence. We been up, not up. Next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country.
No 30. päivä kesäkuuta alkaa ja ei oo minulla kuppaa. Miksi?
No clutch, wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk, cause I can't drink and drive with my chauffeur.
No.
I know what's up with that coca.
On siis tiedossa kyllä, mutta minun pitäisi tässä niin voittaa 42 ottelua, tai maailmanmestaruusottelua.
I used to go up, it's ironic, I just sold out my show in Scotland. Used to say I wanna put Tottenham on a map, but one day I'ma change the map in Tottenham. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy.
Heti, et minun pitäisi niin 42 voittoa niin saada, ja mulla on 8 ottelua 42 niin voitettuna nyt. Joo, ymmärsin jo. Niin, että ei ole. Niin, Niin 8 ottelua ne... Joo, luin jo. Ja 8 ottelua 42 voitosta on vielä tehty. Kuuntelenpas, elikkä sä oot menossa 13. päivä kesäkuuta Nokialle Greenland Chill-festivaaleille.
Whip, yeah, whip it up. Sip, by my sippy cup. Drip, then I mix it up. Yeah, hey, yeah, I mix it up. Yeah, told you so. Took too many, might overdose. Yeah, told you so. Why you gotta be so emotional? Yeah. Oh Lord, the kid did it again. Yo shows be looking little as shit. Oh boy, they caught me sinning again. Oh boy, they caught me sinning again. Yeah.
That gangster shit. Come on. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Ole.
Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You bout good, goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke a blow, bitch. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat.
Ei oo mitään hoitismaata. Ja mä rupein tässä maa tehdä.